back to KARD News. I'm your host, Graham Callan.
And I'm Ashlyn Crone. Let's take it over to you and Tanner for our first story.
WNAC districts took place on December 4th. Districts were hosted by Wayne State College. The team performed at 1:30 and only parents of actors were allowed to spectate, although every other performance was streamed on Strive. The team did an outstanding job, just narrowly losing to Wayne and placing second. Outstanding acting awards were given to Caleb Cole, Richard Cleveland, Shaylee Grave, Abby Broderson, Tessa Hamling, Seth Wright, Ashlyn Crone, Miranda Nelson, Lauren Wright, Brooke Bringelman, and Matthew Starman. The team got a lot of compliments from the judges with very little criticism. Good luck to Wayne at State. This was WNAC's final performance of the year. Congratulations on the outstanding season. Big thanks to all the actors and actresses for being a part of WNAC this year. Especially big thanks to our coaches Mrs. Weezy and Mrs. Grave for allowing WNAC to happen. Finally, we wish the seniors, Seth Wright, Johnny Lindgren, Matthew Starman, Julia Norrie, Richard Cleveland, Caleb Cole, Esther Uma, Lauren Coates, Ali Staub, Abby Barterson, Emma Nelson, and Cheyenne Runke a successful future. And thank you all for your hard work, dedication, and discipline.
Thanks, guys.
Now let's take a minute to watch the next episode of Let Us Talk, hosted by Richard Cleveland and Harrison Dodds.
On today's episode of Let Us Talk, we'll be talking about our lovely greenhouse again. Not right now, Harry. And we'll be talking about poinsettias and the fish and a couple of cucumbers and pickle recipes. And that will be with our host, Richard Cleveland, and our co-host,
Harrison Dodds. But Richard, look, we don't have any lettuce.
What? Aw, shoot. Yeah, small mishap. Our towers decided to take a poop. One of the hoses on the pumps split and ended up killing all of our lettuce and cucumbers. But thankfully, we got our pickles right here. And this is my favorite recipe. Harry, you know why? Because it tastes amazing. We should try them. Oh, we can't stop growing. Let us talk. Let us talk. Let us talk. Let's talk! I made these pickles myself. Now, Johnny, come over here and try this bad boy out. Amazing, right? Now, Jonathan, we have you here as a guest today with your carnivorous plants. Could you tell us a little bit of information about that? So, Jonathan, this is your carnivorous plant garden, ain't it?
Yep.
What's something interesting about these plants that you can tell me?
Well, we've got about 5 or 6 different species here, and then 2 more different species over there. You can't see those right there. These are called butterworts. They get their insects by getting all sticky and such. You can see that. So it's also got a decent flower. And then we have Venus flytrap. Everyone knows how that one does its stuff. Then we have a cold perennial pitcher, which is, these are actually native to America, and so are these. So they have water down there, and it's got little sticky hairs at the edge, and insects fly down there, they can't get back out. Then we have some tropical sundews, and they catch their insects by having little sticky fingers on the outside. That's all the red. And then we have a tropical Asian pitcher, which catches insects the same way as the cold hardy pitcher.
Very interesting. So, why are they called carnivorous plants?
Where they're native to, there's really not much natural fertilizer or nutrients in the soil, so they will get their nutrients from insects instead. So that's why they're called carnivorous plants, because they eat insects.
Interesting. That was a stupid question.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hey. Yeah. Where are all the fish?
Looks like they're over there, Richard.
Well, that ain't social distancing.
No, it is not.
Well, what happened? Why are they in these little containers?
And here the plexiglass broke.
The plexiglass. Oh, and they must be repairing it right now. You see that?
It would appear so.
Is that Flex Seal? Flex Seal. For all of your daily problems, to show you the power of Flex Seal, I saw this plexiglass in half. seriousness, the tank broke just like I could break out of these. And, well, we're temporarily fixing the tank until we can get a new piece of plexiglass in. But we're also getting a turtle, too. So that'll be fun. Okay. Oh, hi. Back to our little story. John, move over. These are our lovely poinsettias. As you see here, they're getting the beautiful red colors, pink colors, and marble colors. In just a couple weeks, they'll be ready for sale. And we have some lovely girls that are back in the classroom right now, Marissa Dirksen, Autumn Simons, and Matea Johnson, that will be wrapping these up for sale for Christmas. We'll have those ready in the next few weeks, but by the time you see this, it'll probably be the next few days.
Let's get down to beatness.
So Harry, today in the Let's Get Down to Beatness segment, we decided to go with the more holiday kind of style. We'll be talking about mistletoe. Like, have you ever wondered where the tradition of kissing under the mistletoe comes from? Sure. Well, it comes from the tradition of kissing under the mistletoe started in ancient Greece during a festival as Saturnalia, and later in marriage ceremonies because the plant was associated with fertility. Now, most people would be, oh, that's kind of cool, but why does it get associated with Christmas? And well, the reason is because in Victorian England, they would hang up mistletoe, and kissing under the mistletoe was such a serious business that if a girl refused to kiss, she shouldn't expect any marriage proposals for at least a year. And many people actually snubbed their noses at her, remarking that she would most likely end up an old maid. Kind of rude if I'd say so myself. But nowadays, it's very lighthearted and taken with a grain of salt. Like, it's common to walk underneath the mistletoe with somebody and not to get a kiss. And it's also common that if they're married, they'll hang one up or hold it above their head around Christmas time just as a joke to get a kiss from their significant other. Also, mistletoe, not well-known fact, because most people don't really realize this, is the most common form of mistletoe actually has white berries instead of red ones. And it's a parasitic plant. The way it's parasitic is because it actually grows on trees and shrubs, and it will grow veins into the plant and then suck out nutrients and water from the plant. It's a little bit of a soul sucker, if I say so myself. Next time on Let Us Talk, make sure you hop on by so we can catch you on a Venus flytrap and tell you all about our turtle that we're going to have and our Prairie Plains project.
Dylan and Blake have the latest on clubs. Let's take it over to them.
Culture Club tie-dyed shirts on Thursday the 3rd and Friday the 4th. The FCCLA and FBLA meeting was on Monday, December 7th. They held a gingerbread house competition and an ultimate spoons tournament.
FFA had their winter meeting and holiday party on Monday the 17th. Art club meeting was on Wednesday the 9th.
Now we'll head over to you and Wayland with sports.
Boone Central's winter sports season started this week. Girls basketball, coached by Andy Imus, started practice last week. Their first game was on December 5th at home against Lakeview. They lost 53-25. The boys basketball team, coached by Justin Harris, also started practice last week. Their first game was against Lakeview on Saturday and won 67-54.
The wrestling team is coached by Josh Majuris. They started practicing on Monday, November 16th. Their first duel was scheduled against David City Aquinas for December 3rd, but it was canceled due to too many COVID cases. On December 5th, O'Neill held an invitational. The team had 5 medalists. TJ Weber placed first and won the 220 weight class while only weighing in at 195 pounds. Ashton Schaefer placed second, Jackson Schaefer placed fourth, Hank Hudson also placed fourth in the 182 weight class, and Bill Carmen placed fourth at 160. The wrestling team's next duel is on Thursday the 10th at West Point Beamer. The bowling team had a meet on December 5th against Lindsay Holy Family. The boys' team won and the girls' team lost. You can watch all of our home games and meets on Strive. It's finally Christmas season, so Madison, Whalen, and I went around and asked some of the students and teachers what they want for Christmas.
Down here. Up a little. Perfect. All I want for Christmas is a unicorn with a rainbow mane that poops out $100 bills.
A new phone. Happiness.
Antidepressants.
An espresso machine.
To be with my family.
Trip to the Bahamas.
A Nintendo 3DS. Is to be snow in love.
Is my puppy Millie.
A new iPhone.
Fluffy cow.
For Nebraska to have a winning football season.
Sweatpants.
Is to be able to eat because of wrestling.
A lot of fuzzy socks and Mountain Dew.
For my car to be fixed.
To be able to spend time with my family.
Cricket machine.
My welding supplies to be delivered.
Man. Beautiful blessings from Jesus' birth. A new softball bat.
A skateboard. A horse. My family. Nintendo Switch. Cozy socks and tie-dye shoes. Soap rods and stuff to make more soaps.
You leave me alone.
Thank you for watching this episode of KARD News.
Have a Merry Christmas.